Willie D. Live.
Did you ever think that? Do you ever go into the ring and you know, with overthinking? Like, this guy right here, he a beast. I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to make sure I do this right. This right. You ever find yourself while you're in the ring, almost being a little robotic? You know, uh, while you're in there in
Processing it?
yeah. You ever find yourself in there? Once you get in the ring, it's on. You already know
No, you let it
exactly
come.
what you're gonna do.
No, you don't. You have to let it come to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what you're going to do unless you see what's going on in front of you. You know what I mean? So it's like you reading a book and you get into a guy's rhythm, you get into his mental as well. You know what I mean? And then you challenge him in ways you know that's going to put pressure on him. That's all. And I had some tools that I was able to use, you know what I mean? My two hands, and I think I used them well.
When you're in a situation, when you're caught up in a situation where you're getting more than what you bargained for in that first round, how important is it to get to that corner and, so that you can get the information that your corner saw from a distance that you can't see from inside?
Very important. Very important. You got to have eyes looking at things too and being able to break things down. A lot of fights are won between the rounds, making adjustments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, Canelo, take nothing away from him, but I would have liked to have seen him make some adjustments. It's like he stuck to the strip and he really wasn't having the success he was looking for. That's the time you would expect, him and everyone in this corner and everything to try to make some adjustments. And it was easy to see what he needed to be doing. So, and while he never did that, that kind of puzzled me, for a fight as big as it was.
But I said that would happen. I said that Canelo has about 2 to 3 gears and Bud has about 9 or 10. He is the ultimate adjuster. I've never seen a fighter just take his time to figure it out, like to really, really analyze a fighter while he's in the ring. You can do all the studying you want to outside the ring.
Yep.
Once you get in that ring, and it's like Tyson said, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face. Once you get inside of there, and it's really happening, he has an uncanny ability, man, to adjust. Like, okay, he's gonna fight this way. Okay, well, I'm gonna counter it this way.
Yeah.
And even if you decide to change your game plan at some point in the fight, he'll make another adjustment to that game plan.
As you should.
Yeah.
And that's called boxing.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's the art.
That's the art and the scientific form of the game. You know what I'm saying? And it all works from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been known to be like the type of fighter that's in person too, to be persistent, constantly proving people wrong. Like, you've been the underdog. I don't know if I've seen an underdog, besides Terrence, I don't know if I've seen an underdog so accomplished.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
I don't know if I've seen an underdog so accomplished, man. And so you've been able to do that time and time and time again, man, to prove people wrong. Time and time and time again. Has there been a time where you was going through that moment where you had to prove somebody wrong and it was more difficult than you thought it would be? And if so, how did you push through?
And from a boxing standpoint?
Life.
Oh, in a life standpoint. I always had someone that believed in me, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? I always had that type of support. You know what I'm saying? So, and I believed in myself. You know what I mean? I always had a vision for me, and always made plans, made goals, set goals, and just kept pushing, bro. It ain't over until you quit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.